Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Imagine with me for a second, okay? You take a basket and you put it under a running water with no confined space whatsoever. Now, let's see how long, if at all, it's going to take for that basket to get filled up to the brim. Or you want to go to the well or to the river to fetch yourself some water. Or you just even want to drink water in a glass cup. But that glass cup is a basket. And that thing you're using to fetch the water is a basket. Now, can you imagine how extremely difficult of a task that's going to be? In other words, that basket will be deemed completely and absolutely useless because that is not what you need it for. Not because the basket is useless. Okay? A basket in the wrong scenario, a basket used for the wrong purposes, is as good as useless. Or let's consider, for example, a toolbox. Even the littlest bit of tool in a toolbox to a layman might be totally useless. The only thing you probably know is the hammer and the screwdriver and the spinner, if anything like that ever exists in a toolbox. But to a handyman, a professional handyman, he knows the exact uses every single one of those tools are for, and he knows when to use them and where to use them and even how to use them. So to a layman, the toolbox is completely useless, but to a handyman, it is exactly what he needs for his profession. Every single bit of it is completely useful. A manufacturer doesn't just manufacture things and then begin to wonder what to use those things for. Take, for instance, you're a fashion designer or you're a tailorist. You sew clothes. If you want to sew a dress right now, there's so many other things that goes into before you actually putting the clothes together. You have to wonder about the measurement, the kind of style, the materials, how many materials. All of these things has to be in place before you know the kind of clothes you are going to sew. Even before you begin to sew, would you need a sewing machine or do you just need the classic needle and thread? Likewise, when God created each and every one of us, however how little, however how insignificant it might be, in our own eyes, it is absolutely useful and absolutely significant in the grand scheme of things, and the reason why God created us in the first place. Okay, God created Adam and he created Eve, but he didn't just create Eve and just kept Eve in a corner. Okay, you know what, Eve, when I need you, I'm gonna reach out back for you. He created Adam first. Okay, and then he saw that Adam was alone, which was the problem that God identified. It's not good for man to be alone. Out of all the creations that God created, none was befitting for a partner for Adam the way the rest of them were to each other. And then God said, Adam is alone and this is not good. There is a problem. Now he has to make the solution. So he caused Adam to fall into a deep sleep and he created Eve. Now, Eve was the solution to the problem that God had cited. And when he created Eve, he gave her the responsibilities that were expected of her. He saw the problem and then he created a solution. Each and every one of us that are alive today are here because there is a solution that we are here to bring. There's a problem that we are the solution to. God doesn't just create people for creating sakes. Every single human being you see has a role to play in God's plan. You don't know what that plan is. You would not know what that use is. You might not even know what the use for yourself is right now, but I bet with you there is a use. You are here for a reason. You are here for a purpose. You are not a basket trying to get water out of an ocean. You're not a basket trying to get filled up to the brim with water. But if you are moving with the wrong crowd, if you are moving in the wrong scenarios, if you're putting yourself in the wrong career through the wrong path, you are going to seem utterly and bitterly useless. Because these people, they don't know your worth. So if they don't know your worth, how are they going to be able to help you attain it? But when you put yourself through the right crowd, if you put yourself through the right people, with the right people in the right career path, put yourself on the right path, your purpose will shine through. You will find out that you not only have a purpose, but you have a beautiful purpose. You have a reason why God has created you. God has a plan for you. Just like He said in His word, that He has plans for us. The plans are of good and they are not of evil. So reevaluate yourself. But do not reevaluate yourself according to your will or according to your desires or according to your limited thoughts, your limited wisdom, according to your limited abilities. No. Reevaluate yourself according to the Word of God, according to the dynamics in God's power, according to the limitless limitless, extraordinary plans of God in your life, and you realize that you're here to play a huge role. Without you, there will be a gaping void in God's plan, and God needs you here. He needs you alive. He needs you exactly where you are right now in order for His plans to be fulfilled in your life and the life of His children. And when it is time for Him to take you away from that place that you are in now, He will take you, He will move you to the next place. So don't give up.